Welcome everybody to 48 Talk episode 113. I am your host, RageBody as always. Joining me this time is a full crew of DX. On the right, in the middle it's Yeyoh, and on the bottom left it's Derek, and on the bottom right it's Colin. Whew. It's gonna be full news today.
Oh yeah, lots of news,
a lot.
Especially because Yeyoh is now here back. Say hi, Yeyoh.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, so as usual, the moment we end our show, big news will come out the next day. And boy, it was some breaking news they announced at this handshake event.
Oh,
so, Colin, you were wrong. So it is the 54th single announcement.
Yep.
And the title of it will be No Way Man.
Yep.
So the senbatsu members, this is very prevalent because there was some actual additional news to this, and the reason why is because now the main center of the song will be Miyawaki Sakura. Then on the second and third position will be Yabuki Nako and Honda Hitomi.
Yes.
And then you start to see already the pattern. You have Miyazaki Mio in there, Takeuchi Miyu. We have Shiroma Miru, Takeuchi Juri. These are all girls that were in Produce 48 in the top 20. And the rest of senbatsu will be Mukuichi Mion, Yokoyama Yui, Kashiwaki Yuki, Okada Nana. Then we have Ogiri Yui. Then we see Suda Akari. Let's see. Tanaka Miku is in there, Sashi Harino. And Ogino Yuka from NGT, and Nakai Rika. And then there are some new people in there, and we have then Okaberin, I think, is for the first time in there, or it's been a while since being there, right?
Teacher.
She was in Teacher. Oh, okay. Well, she has such a good impact on there. Then we also have Yamauchi Mizuki, being in there, Kureno Narumi, Shitao Miyu. From
it's our debut, by the way.
Yeah, from SKE we have Sugawara Maya.
Okay. Also our debut.
Yeah, and then one more, I think. No, Takeno Yumiko is in there. It says Kenkyusei, but that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are a couple of new members. It's a 23 senbatsu member, and the reason it's like a Produce 48 is because it's a send-off for the members of iZone.
Yes.
Because they announced as well, after this single is out, the 54 single, at November the 28th, I believe. Miyawaki Sakura, Yabuki Nako, and Honda Hitomi will be leaving AKB48 group, basically, and spending 2.5 years exclusive to iZone. Now, this is a surprise to me. Well, yes and no, because I knew if they were getting into the group, they would have activities, but I did not expect they would completely ignore the activities, or like being like, hey, you're leaving the group, you're going to move to Korea, because they have big expectations for this group. So it's a big shocker. HKT is in a lot of trouble, I would say. So let's talk first about the lineup for the 54 single, and then let's talk about what happened to the iZone members. So who would like to start the discussion on the 54 single lineup?
I'm a bit, it's a bit. Oh, Yeyoh, you go first.
Yeyoh, go. We haven't heard Yeyoh's voice in such a long time.
Yeah.
I'm curious. What do you think, Yeyoh?
No Kojimako. I'm sorry.
No Team K in general, sadly. No Team K in general.
Yeah,
also.
there's no Team K. What the heck? Team K.
There isn't. That's a good point.
Oh wait, no. Kurano Narumi's Team K, but
but that's canon position, dude. That's canon.
She's still Team K, though.
It's canon though. It's not the full-fledged Team K member, sadly.
It's for half. Like, okay.
It's halfy, you know.
It's not even AKB because there's no Team K. This is crappy. But 54th single with iZone. It's sad to see the three people, and like because of like HKT, they're gonna need a new representative from Tochigi because of too. So I'm like, they when she comes back, are they gonna kick the Tochigi member, or is she just gonna be a normal AKB member now?
That's actually a good question.
I just saw that from someone, so I'm sorry I'm using yours.
At least kind of, don't you know the source who said it? Or who was the source?
I think it was my friend, like, from Facebook. It's a
Oh,
friend.
okay. Okay.
So I'm like the pro. Also, why is Kojimako not there? She was in top 30, 31 in produce.
Yeah.
Not top 20.
No,
Not top 20. But there are some rumblings though about this further single because all the coupling songs will have the other members from Produce 48 as well. You know, like Aramaki Misaki and
Also,
Miroslav Rezanina. And the coupling songs are also going to have the Produce 48 members. So those are the latest rumors anyway. So.
Rumors. Don't go out there and it's like this is a fact. This is an idea
No.
that's been thrown out there.
I got also with the title of the song, it's funny because the top 3 are leaving, and like the irony of the title is like "No way, man." So like "No way, man, you can't leave," something like that.
Yeah, way too many memes about that one. Way too many memes. Yeah.
Well, because it's a rumor that the other members will be in there, that would explain why Preda's girls were in NMB country. And then just hanging out with Shiroma Miru. So, because the filming of the 45th single has already been done, so they're already ready to edit this, even faster than the complete version of the 53rd single.
Yeah.
Way to go, AKS.
You said 45th.
53rd, 53?
54.
Yeah, 54th single has already been filmed. Did I say 45? No, I said 54.
Oh, did you? Okay, sorry.
Very good. Yeah, but the lineup, I would say it's very interesting, but again, so it's gonna be a Produce 48 send-off song, so that means it's gonna be like a K-pop song, I believe. And
the
teacher, go ahead.
The choreographer is actually Korean. It's been sent out. It's been hired from Korea.
So if you remember a couple of shows back, we discussed what AKB should do to set it out more, what they're missing, and why not make a Korean style song. So thanks AKS for always listening to the show. We're glad to be of service.
You mean teacher?
No. This one's gonna be actually because the members in there, they are all capable of doing dance-heavy songs, I would say. So expect this. I would expect the song will be a EDM style K-pop song, basically. This will be the song we'll be missing. So I'm gonna hope for the best, Derek. This will be the song that will help AKB out throughout the year, because AKB hasn't been going so well this year.
Yeah, I think this could be a bridge song potentially, because it could bridge between like Korean fans that are wanting to make the jump into AKB world over here in Japan, and this could be like a gateway for them. And also I think for Westerners who need a little bit more help getting into the J-pop world and like the J-idol world, particularly the major idol world like AKB inhabits, a Western tinted song via K-pop's influence could do it. So I see this being potentially a good thing. And also personally, if it's EDM and it's a club banger and they're dancing their butts off, I'm probably going to love it. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
What about you, Colin?
Well, we don't know what it will be, so I don't know. We'll see. When it gets released, I know what I think about it.
Yeah, so the other thing is, the reason is on the 20th of November. Is right before Kohaku. So they need that one song, and if they want a great song to perform at Kohaku, I think this will be it. This one will be one that blows things away. This Kohaku will also be like this biggest event of Japan, and maybe again the bridges between Korea and Japan lining up. So like, hey, J-pop is different, but also could be like a little K-pop style. So just to combine the worlds, I would say. I think I have a little bit of an error here. One moment. Oh boy. One moment. Sorry, guys. Well, I'm going to keep talking in the meantime since I don't hear anyone else, or everyone is frozen on my screen currently. So the other thing that will be cited is we had a discussion from the HKT48 side. The management said that Kora Mahardika is currently coming back for a return. So she is trying probably maybe because HKT will be in trouble since their top 2 members will be leaving. And I really have an error right now because you guys don't hear me, or probably they don't hear me, but it's frozen currently. This is not good. Well, this sucks. Yeah. Yeah, this was a big crash. And we're waiting till everything works. And I'm stalling now. And this is not good.
Oh, there we go. I crashed.
There we go. Everybody crashed.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
No, everybody crased. And I've been stalling for the last
God.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I heard you talking. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was me.
A video game there for a moment. I felt like I was watching the end of a really bad video game. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this can happen, folks. We're all on Discord, so sometimes it can happen with a crash. This is the first time we had a big crash that was actually recording, and
There
this
goes
is
Yeyoh.
there goes Yeyoh again. Well,
there you go. Anyways.
so
No,
what
it's good, Yeyoh.
what I've been doing in the meantime, we guys were gone. I was saying about Koto Mahardika. The management from HKT48 came out and said, "Hey, we got some information from Koto Mahardika that she will be prepping for a comeback." And
Wow.
the timing would be best since you're losing top of your 2 of the top members going to Korea. So anytime Harubi should return, then after November 28 would be the perfect time.
Yes.
Get one HKT single out for Christmas.
Oh,
Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what Harpy we're getting. If we're getting like the worrisome looking Harpy that looks like she bloated up from too much medicine, I don't think that'll be good. That might send a bad image vibe. I'm not saying because she's bigger that's bad. I'm saying there's a reason why she is because maybe the medicine she's taking, assuming she's taking any medicine, that would still worry me. So I hope she looks how she used to look. I hope she's got a healthy posture to her. And then that would be good. So I hope she does enough prepping to get to that point. I don't want to see the last installment of Harpy we had, which was, oh my God, what happened to this girl? The second thing is HKT is in a bit of a bind because they're losing Sakura-tan. You know, Sashi's on her way out, or she practically is. I mean, we never see her. She's pretty much off in gay entertainment world. So yet with Nako gone, who is the leader of HKT? Assuming Harpy doesn't come back and say, girls, I'm back, you're listening to me now. Although I've never really considered Harpy a leader to begin with.
Nope.
But who can be it? I mean, who do you guys think is the candidate besides Boss?
Well, not the leader, the ace you're looking for. You're looking for the one who can represent the group. So there's enough management, I would say, that could be like leading the group. There's enough captains in there, so I'm not worried on that side. But they're missing that figure, that one figure that represents the group at any media event.
Okay,
and
so
Who?
Tanaka Miku is next in line according to the Senkyo voting system.
my girl.
Yeah.
My girl.
Do we see that as a? Do we see that as a face? Do we see that as a lineup that will be in there?
Well, for me,
Go ahead, Connor.
the thing is, I always saw Nako and Miku as a duo, so like 2 for the price of 1. And I don't know if people will just take only her. For me, it's also a big question because again, I'm not favoring any of the 2, just personally. But I always seen them, as a combi. So why will the Japanese fans take her just as a solo? If you know what I mean. I wonder. I don't know. I mean, I totally go for a rupee, but it's interesting to see that they've unintentionally got in this predicament. What will happen now? Will Sashi stay and be like, well, let's push Hana-chan even more?
Oh no, no. I actually don't see Hana-chan as the face of HKT, to be quite honest. I don't know. She does that. There's that factor missing, I would say. Can't really explain it, but I don't see her as the face for HKT, to be quite honest.
Well, they haven't really pushed anyone else besides her.
Well,
Or have they?
Not really, to be
There?
quite honest.
So yeah, I understand. Like, I'm glad you brought up Hana-chan. To be honest with you, I don't see her as the face. I know she's like kind of a favorite with management and whatnot, but I just don't see it. Especially after meeting her, she didn't really do anything for me. I don't know. I'm gonna give you a couple of names that I think would be fun and interesting and also cool. Number one, Vivian. I think
yeah.
Vivian.
Oh yeah.
So wonderful at handshakes. She's a spark. You know, the girl just has everything I'd want for a leader, and she's fun. She's just cool. So, and also we can't forget what happened this year with the predictions and how somebody said that she was gonna have a good year, right? If I remember correctly. So,
yeah.
in a weird way, this is all coming full circle for the girl.
I did not like how she was portrayed on Produce 48, though.
They did a horrible job. I
Yeah.
think that was all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, you know, what can you do?
Too many
But
awkward moments and
Yeah.
showing too many missteps that she was making.
Well, think as a filmmaker, you're gonna identify your clown, your good, your serious girl, the girl who you know is
Yeah.
gonna cry on cue. So they identified her instantly as like, oh, we're gonna get her in awkward moments, and we'll get a bunch of them. So she would be my number one pick if you don't count Miku. Although I think Miku's strong enough to do her own thing. Hello, Yeyoh.
Ooh.
The second girl. I've always thought Kojina Yui would be a great leader, but only because she's so
yeah.
awkward, but also beautiful. But also, I think she's been in that position for so long. You could get behind raising her up to a new position. Which, by the way, fans of our show, please leave your comments as who do you think should take over HKT. Definitely want to know, because I will definitely be having some conversation in that in the comments. But anyways, those are my two that I think would be fun. Vivian or Kojina Yui would be great picks. Yo, just to catch you up, we're talking about who could take over HKT once Sakura-tan and Nako-chan are out. Like, who could be like the center figure, the face?
I was here the whole time, by the way.
Yeah, he just wasn't at a face cam.
Gotcha.
So my two, I'm just gonna say 100%. I see Harupi returning within the year, within the end of the year. So
Okay.
it will be just before the release of the 54th single, or right after that. Because the moment they leave, then it's like, okay, now HKT may be losing sales. No, here is Harupi back and looking better than ever. Other than that,
Timing.
I could see a Tanaka Natsumi boss just stepping up.
Boss.
I think
Boss, obvious.
I think if you just, put her as a center, because she has been a center before in Renachi Solsenkyo, of course.
Oh yeah.
So she has that experience, and visually she's not bad as a center. So I think that would be a good idea if you're looking at HKT, because Boss is now at that point of age where she's basically out of the rebel phase and now just more appealing. But she has that. She's done MCing a lot. She can handle a crowd, and I think she can do a lot of media. So that's your center. That's the one you're looking for, if Kota Mahardika doesn't return. But I doubt that she's not returning.
Interesting. I can see it. Yeyoh.
If we're gonna be like the new face of HKT or something, I would bet on a random draft, third draft.
Really? Like some random
Like-
girl. Interesting.
You.
Like the most popular draftee they have right now. I'm pretty like move her to like 16, but like the face is really hard. Like, cause you were saying about the ranking of Sosenkyo. So how come Muto Tomo's not even in the Senkyo, the Senbatsu lineup?
Because
Management doesn't like her.
yes,
See, and because you were going with the Senkyo rankings, and at least Miko, they like, but it's really hard to find a place for each.
well, the thing is, if we want to go to the history of HKT singles, they only present one a year of a single nowadays. So it's hard to go on that. And then you're looking at shows like HKTingo, HKT Bingo, or HKT Live. They're currently. There's not. You have a few variety girls, but that's not like. Because they're trained by Sashi, they're more for TV than actually for performing. So the definite age, you're still looking for that one, and there isn't. There isn't one that be like, oh, that will be definitely one. Yeah, so I do agree a little bit. Like they could pick anyone, but if I have to say that would be beneficial for the group, then it's Boss or Tanaka Natsumi or the return of Koda Mahardika Harupi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So
I agree.
So we glanced over one thing though with the 54 single lineup.
Oh yeah.
So SKE48's Matsuhi Jurina not on
Not
the
in.
list.
Hmm.
Now, of course, they already filmed the MV, so we can't talk about anything like that since Jurina is currently not ready to return full time for dancing. Yeah, it's gonna be weird not seeing, the number one from Sosenkyo.
It's really going to be weird, actually. It's
Yeah.
so unexpected. But
So
yeah.
will she even be on Kohaku if we're thinking about this situation?
They probably would. I
Yeah.
mean,
Hey, they did
she's
it with
still-
Kojima. Oh my
Aruna?
god.
Aruna?
Yeah, because there was a song where Kojima did not participate in the single, but she was a Kohaku. She performed that song.
I think the same is going to happen, actually.
Yeah, Jurina is. I mean, yeah, she's still kinda out, but she is number one in the Sosenkyo. She is the number one of SKE. It would be that could not imagine them being like, yeah, let's not invite her.
What are these chat sounds I'm hearing right now?
Not for me.
Someone chatting?
Weird.
Someone
Nothing.
having pop-ups?
No.
Yeyoh?
Weird.
No? No one in Discord typing or something?
No.
Not as far as I know.
Okay. Continue, because everything popped up on sounds gets picked up on this, so everybody now hearing the bloomp.
Okay.
Alright.
That's weird.
Yeah. So it's. I guess we need to wait and see, but it would be a shock if they wouldn't do it. That would be. I mean, the people of Kohaku, they are not AKS, so that means they're smarter already. So, they would be like, yeah, let's get her on. Our viewership is declining either way. Well, that has been for the past few years. So they would do something like that. I mean, didn't they did a bit last year where people voted for songs for the AKB group and they would perform 3 or so?
Yeah, there was that last year? Last year's Kohaku.
Yeah.
Where they had a fan Sosenkyo, a little
Fan
mini,
Sosenkyo,
Yeah.
Sosenkyo, yeah.
and they performed some certain songs that
Yeah.
hey, I want this song to be performed, and then Yamut Saika won. So.
Yeah, it
We'll
was Mayu with Juichi Gatsuno Anklet and Paper Airplanes, and it was Ogwe Diamond, right?
You'll definitely see Paper Airplanes being performed on Kohaku because this will be the last. No, that's too late actually, because then
She's already gone. She's already gone by
Yeah.
then, so yeah.
No, they couldn't.
no, they already showed the graduation single that's coming out from NMB48.
Yeah.
That's so good though. Oh.
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
It's really happy. It's not still my favorite because Yokubono is still my favorite on that side. I got a little bit teary at some moments because they showed clips from the past, and then she had a high five to all the NMB members,
Yeah.
and they
that.
tried to make the NM boobies basically from that side.
Yeah, they need to work on their bees though. They need to work on their bees.
It was
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
seeing the whole group.
Flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys catch what I did there? The B was flat. Get it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Here all night. No, you know what though? The NMB, the graduation video. I know you guys liked it. The only thing I really liked about it was the nostalgia parts, where they were showing old footage. I mean, Sayane especially looking so young. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought it was just okay. It was average. I guess to what we could come to expect from a graduation video. I didn't think the song was catchy, but I mean, it's just the only thing I didn't like was just the end when they did the NMB thing. It's come on, guys, you could be more creative than that. It's come on, we're not watching a football field, band formation thing here. So it's a little cheese ball, but.
I think that's all the NMB members in that video.
Yeah.
All of them.
71.
All of them, yeah.
No, that was cool. That was cool. but I don't know.
It's a first that all NMB members are in a senbatsu, basically.
Good point.
Yeah.
In a way.
That's
Yeah,
a
I don't know,
good-
but I would have expected more from NMB's reigning queen, who's always been NMB's queen since like day one. There's been no challenge. I mean, you think about like between her and Drina and those two, actually, if you want to really get down to it, and Sakura-tan, those three have pretty much been since day one of their respective groups, the aces, the leaders. You know,
Yeah.
like there's always been challengers, but you know, we're losing one of the big pillars of AKB48, and it's just I guess I would have wanted more. I guess I don't know, but it is what it was. The nostalgia parts were cool.
Well,
So.
we'll see what the graduation coupling song will be, since probably she has written it herself and shown
Yeah,
the
I
emotion. She's still busy though. She performed she written a Kenkyusei stage for NMB48
Yep.
That's cool.
Crazy.
with also lyrics to a song and showing they want to change the world. Good luck with that, and hopefully NMB will be going in the right direction on that side. But yeah, it's not a bad song if I have to compare it to any other AKB song. Well, you guys really like NGT on that side, so it cannot be beaten by that. But other than that, NMB has been having a stellar year, I would say.
No, that's putting it mildly. They've had all their ranks depleted, massive defeats on every level. They haven't won anything major.
Music-wise.
Well, just everything wise, I don't think you can talk about NMB without talking about everything, because it affects their music. I think it also affects our perception.
Yeah.
But I would say like, yeah, music wise, definitely. But that's true for almost all the groups except NGT. So I don't know. But we'll see. I don't know. The year's not over yet. So you know, like you said, a coupling song, Sine could knock it out of the park with something. If anyone can do it, it's her. So
No, but I mean like the NMB single that came out now. I think that is better than AKB singles that came out. Like all of them.
I wouldn't say better than Teacher. Teacher's actually pretty catchy. The more I listen to it, the more I think like it's actually not half bad.
Just don't watch the video of Teacher, man. Yeah.
Yeah, minus the video.
Debatable, I would say.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
What do you mean? Sentimental Rain is so good because there's no center.
Sentimental Rain? What?
Wait, Sentimental Train there.
And okay.
Come on, you serious? Yeyoh, come on.
No, he's not.
What have you been doing since you haven't been on our show? Like getting your brainwashed? Come on. Sentimental Train? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did you not watch us when we like went off on that? Like
Yeah.
that song is probably one of the worst pieces of garbage crap I've ever heard in my life. That's right up there with the harpsichord song or whatever, the glockenspiel. It's just there's no value to that song at all. Like, and the fact that Jerrina, it's supposed to be like her big single, and the girl's not even in it. What does that say? It's just whatever. But it's okay because NGT to the rescue this year. Their coupling song, "My Girl, My Home," crushed it, knocked it out. And NGT is actually not doing that bad. Although, would you say NGT's single is better than NMB's, or would you say NMB's is better, Robin? I'm curious.
Well, again, Yokubono, I think that's the best one. And yeah,
Okay.
the I don't know, the NGT song is okay, but it doesn't feel catchy to me enough. I think it's not song of the year compared to the other ones, I would say.
Gotcha.
Let's see, Yokubono. Damn it! I'm trying to look it up because I want to know when it was released.
It was released in...
Before I'm saying like this is a great song from the year, and then it's not even
April, the 2nd of April.
Okay, here we
Yeah.
go.
April this year, yeah.
Yeah, so these are the singles. Yeah, April this year, and the other is Boku Datte naichau. No, Yokubono is the one I would say that's the song of the year for me currently from the AKB48 group side.
Interesting.
Now, I'm listening to that song. I really like the opening, you know, the piano stuff, and then it goes to a powerful style. No, that's right up my alley. So that's currently the song of the year. But hey, it can all change with the 54th single, or even maybe even with the Nogizaka 46 side. Well, they had some good songs this year as well, but there's 22nd single is coming up on 14th of November, so slightly a little before AKB48. And this one, well, they're losing also like a powerhouse. Nishino Narase will be centering it.
Hey.
And with the usual crew, you know, just the normal names. Surprisingly, Ozono Momoko is still in it, but in the back row. So she's being carried on like a yo-yo, front, back, front, back, front, back. They don't.
Yeah.
They're not sure where to put her yet. You see Yoriyuki as well, and still on the front row. So she's doing currently better than Ozono Momoko. I think it's more pressure on being on the media senbatsu, of course. We'll see what that kind of single is. I have faith in Nogizaka 46.
Yeah, that's a pretty couple of good songs this year. So yeah.
Yeah, they're doing great on that side. So who knows? And I'm still. Do we expect another Kizaka single coming out this year?
Yeah, they need one. Oh, they
need
better.
one, yeah.
Better.
Because when did Amvidiant came out? Like a few months ago, right?
August.
August. So
Ambivalent, yeah.
if we look in this year, so last year they also did only 2, and the year before that was their debut year. They did 3. So let's see. Maybe there's maybe room for but the thing is, since Nogizaka's coming out in November, it would be too soon to put it on in December or something. Where then I would say, if I have to pick with Kizaka side, then Graswaware was a pretty good one. Ambivalent is garbage. I'm sorry, it really is. I really can't care about Ambivalent about, and then it's just crap. Oh. So we'll see what happens on that side. Just to see what NMB will do. So, do you think NMB will perform Kohaku?
Probably not. They're gonna get shut out again this year.
With Yamamoto Saika graduating? Well, again,
I think Sayane
I'm keep forgetting this. But well,
she's already gone by then.
But they did it with Mayu. Mayu was graduated, but she was still performing on Kohaku.
Yeah, she had a graduation concert, and actually, no, on the 31st of October last year. But she stopped with all of her activities as per Kohaku, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Like, she finished until the end of the year.
They can do that with Yamamoto Sayaka as well. Or, if it was... Oh, that could be so horrible. So...
I think it's going to be an invitation for Sayane as a solo artist.
Yes, so NMB48 won't be invited, but Yamamoto Sayaka is like, oh, look guys, we got on Kohaku.
Yeah.
That would be like a horrible situation, I think.
Yeah, slightly.
I think your camera froze, Derek. Hopefully it will return soon.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. Discord, yeah, you're doing great today.
Yay!
Oh, there he is. Okay. Right?
No.
Nope. It froze again. No.
Either way, I like the NMB song.
Yeah.
By the way, I like it. That's it.
There it is. Yeah. Now it's working again.
Hey.
We'll see on that side. So yeah, those are a little bit the biggest topics. Are we expecting to see iZone coming in there as well? Maybe they'll be invited to Kohaku?
Oh, I don't think so.
Don't doubt it, to be quite honest.
I think now Derek is muted.
Derek, you're muted. Yeah,
yes.
You're muted.
Yes, we can't hear you. Nope.
Nope.
Communicate via sign language.
And
I don't see them inviting them.
Let's hope it's working. It's loading. Discord, yeah. Awesome.
So are they just gonna
still better than Skype.
Nekoya?
Hey.
That's true.
They only have one song, but it's Nekoya, right? So...
No. Protest48 has currently 1, 2, 7, 9 songs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
but weren't those songs performed during the show though? It's not. Really...
No. What it is with Protest48? So they have Nekoya.
Yeah.
And then the final performance, those are original songs, and they are labeled to Protest48. And then you had the final 2 songs they perform, so that's 8.
Oh.
No, not even. I can't count. That's 5, 7. No, it is 8. Okay, it's 8.
Yeah.
So Derek is still trying to come back. Oh,
yes.
Derek changed completely.
Yep.
Yeah, I changed my computer. So
Okay.
This is like a little bit better, I think. So, or at least I
Gotcha.
hope it is.
Okay, so what were you saying before?
I was saying that I think that this is going to be a very Korean influenced Kohaku. I have a feeling like BTS will probably be on there, and like all these other big Korean groups. I think it's going to be the year we're going to see like a lot more Korean involvement. I mean, historically Kohaku's done that, but it's I want to say they had Girls' Generation on there once. Maybe I'm wrong, but
last year they had twice.
Twice, right?
yeah,
that too.
So we could see it. We could definitely see it. I don't know if that will actually happen or not, but it would be interesting if it did. Should definitely, but it'll depend on the single too. It'll depend on like the reception, like what people think of it, and so on. So.
Well, maybe we'll see ISO, Ice One, whatever.
I don't know. No one cares.
Yeah.
But Nikuya is a good song though.
Well, they still have to debut that song because they won't do Produce 48 song on that side.
No. It's going to be the original, right? Yeah.
We'll see. Although the outrage right now, the sadness is real because people are really they're saying they're gonna miss Sakura. Well, for the Japanese people, it sucks basically. They're gonna not have Sakura for 2.5 years.
Yep.
That's horrible.
So
I don't think she's gonna recover from that.
Now, here's my question for you guys.
Oh, yes.
Produce 48 started doing the episodes right after Sosenkyo.
Before. Wasn't before?
Well,
No, just after.
Just after. Right after Sosenkyo. But the recording was before.
Yeah.
So, Sakura announced it is her last Sosenkyo. Did she know ahead of time that if she would debut in the Korean group, she would have to leave for 2.5 years?
Sure.
My first answer is no. I seem to remember like a tweet from someone where they went to a handshake and asked Sakura, and like she didn't really know those specifics. And I want to say that she doesn't. I think maybe it was said early on, but maybe Sakura was like, we'll see. Maybe something like that. It was said early on, but they didn't know because they didn't know how they would fare up against the others. That's my guess.
Yeah, she did pretty well on that side. Going back on what we said about the undergirl songs or the coupling songs will be like other Produce 48 people. There was a picture of one of the trainees from Produce 48, the guy that spoke Japanese and Korean.
Hongi.
Yeah,
Hongi.
he was in Japan and he was with certain girls who weren't on the main senbatsu list.
Yeah.
But were those girls visiting his concert though? Because he held the performance with F2 Island.
Yes, they were visiting the concert, but where they were, that gives the idea he was not at the concert. So because it was a set amount of girls being there, all the girls who weren't in the senbatsu list. So that's why the rumor started. So maybe we'll see, because he is a producer in the end as well. He can also.
He is a producer.
He's a great person. I would gladly see him do something.
Yeah.
I would take it.
Yeah, Ikumin looked good.
Yeah.
With her little light hair on that side.
Miyu. Oh.
Shita Miyu. She really broke through.
Takeuchi Miyu. Oh, that too.
No, not just Takeuchi Miyu. Shita Miyu as well.
Yeah. Oh man, they all looked great. It was a great photo.
Yeah, it's very nice on that side. So, a lot of things happening, and the landscape is changing for AKB48 on this side.
Yeah. A lot.
Do you think this was the change we're looking for?
I guess we can only say that afterwards.
Yeah. But for now, it seems pretty promising, I would say. But I don't know. I don't know how it's going on further down the road. I would say it all depends on if 48 group can cope with the loss of the current age, with Sakura, the loss of Sakura and Ako, basically. Honda Hitomi wasn't that popular before Produce 48, so her absence is relatively minor in damage, but Nako and Sakura, those were the current and the next gen aces, I would say. So,
yeah, big names.
I would think anytime you lose an ace, whether it's a Sayane or a Sakura-tan for whatever reason, there's two ways to look at it. One, it's devastating because you're essentially erasing ticket sales, you're erasing handshake tickets that could be used from purchase CDs for all their fans. You lose a bit of economy there as well as the face. But on the other hand, you could look at it like this is a chance for somebody new to step up, or somebody who's been waiting to step up.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like Yeyoh was saying, like maybe pick a random draft member. That's actually maybe not the worst idea in the world, because again, I still really strongly feel AKB48 as a whole needs something. They need a new face or something. I mean, an old face would be fine if it's done correctly, but can you imagine if like we wake up tomorrow and the beginning of a new era with AKB starts because some girl we've never heard of comes out of the sticks in the boonies in Japan and just destroys us all with her charm, her beauty, her singing, that just pulls a whole Achan on us. And then she starts getting called the next Achan, and then she lives up to it on top of that, and people start getting like religiously devoted to this girl like they were to Achan. Like honestly, AKB could have that. I mean, if any group could, it's them. So I think like whether it's an HKT, NMB, SKE, doesn't. I mean, I would like it to come from the main group, but it doesn't matter. If we get that face, then I think that coupled with like a really catchy Koisuro fortune cookie style song, or even just another old school song that really reminds us what AKB is all about, and it gives us something new on top of that, then you have your formula. And then they just need to keep turning out and banging out stuff, and then also go back more to the system of having each team have their own style, have their own quirky weird songs. Because honestly, like some of these songs, like the NMB graduation song, honestly, like that could have easily been a song from SK or HKT. I don't hear anything unique to NMB there. Versus like SK's, some of their older songs, I could only like SK did them, and you knew that was SK.
Gotcha.
So they need to have all of that come back. But to me, these aren't necessarily simple solutions, but they're obtainable goals. They really are. They just got to work hard at it instead of worrying about churning out so much stuff. Now, this new single coming out, a little bit different, a little bit cool, because again, it's going to involve a lot of a Korean flavor. Could be a bridge, could be a gateway for a lot of people. I'm hoping it is, especially with the Olympics looming on the horizon. But that's not the answer either. I don't think it is. I think if anything, it'll be an irregularity for AKB, a very happy irregularity, and I say that with positivity. But I think they need to get back to their formula, and they need to get maybe even an unknown. An unknown I would be totally for. And then like really give the teams their own identities, and then march forward to 2019 with those in place and make sure you have good song. And by good, I mean not cookie cutter. Something that really just makes us go, wow, like welcome back AKB. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
Like, totally. So you mentioned a beautiful, with a very good singing voice, very talented. Sadly, one of them is announced graduation, and
Yep.
Yes, thanks. Hard on the heart.
Teenager Angel, I would say.
Yeah.
Winner of a Junkin Taikai when it still was good.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
With her beautiful right leg
right foot evidence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fujita Nana announced graduation.
Damn it.
That's all I'm gonna say. No, let me take point real quick. I love Fujita. You guys know I've been one of her biggest fans. She is, if I remember, at the very, very, very first AKB girl I ever shook hands with. She was the one I chose to be my first. She was a sweetheart. She is absolutely gorgeous in person. If you think the video has done her justice, go see her in person. You have no idea the flawlessness of that girl's complexion. Also, she has these very deep set eyes, great smile, but more importantly, this girl can dance, and she's a great dancer. Her Duncan win was tear-jerking, amazing, and even better, her song was awesome. So awesome, in fact, that on request the Kohaku, others did it. And did it very successfully. You've made it if that's happening. So Fujita Nana gave us something great, but right from the beginning of her Duncan win, she said, that AKB wasn't really her future. So, like she was saying, she wanted to do theater, I think, or
theater,
yeah.
So, be honest, I'm really surprised she's been here this long, because that was a couple years ago. But not complaining about it either. I got to meet her, but I'm just very sad because that's a serious talent disappearing, and it's just one of those things I wish wasn't true, but I'm hoping they'll give her a good send off, and I'm hoping that whatever she does, she won't completely disappear from the AKB universe. So that my best to her, love her to death, but yeah, that's a huge blow. What were we gonna? Yeah, you look like you're gonna say something.
Oh no, I dropped something. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys think? I don't know. Nana Leave is a tough one.
Well, I didn't actually meet Fujita Nana at the handshake events in Makari Messe, but a couple of lanes from Komiyama, I saw her and I was like, I really should have bought tickets for her because she seemed fun and she is beautiful. So I think we would have had a nice conversation. So pretty bummed I didn't actually make the jump for that one. So that's why
a figurative jump. I mean, I hope.
Yeah. Of course, me and more sometimes. But anyway, yeah, it's more like I really want to meet her at least once before graduation, but guess I'm out of luck, I would say. So for now, let's just hope she stays in the. Let's just hope she stays in the pictures in the entertainment world. So that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So help me out here, guys. I saw on Twitter a post about a AKB48 member with Tsuchida. And he said he was invited and he probably knew what it's going to be about, so he didn't want to come. Is there a AKB member named Yone?
Yonezawa.
Yeah. Did she announce graduation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was last
we were going to talk about it last week. We just didn't get around to it.
Yeah, so that was also that post. So, what do you guys think about this year's graduation announcements?
Well, we knew it was coming. A lot of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still expecting more before because I count our years from Sasenkyu to Sasenkyu, not from New Year to New Year. So I would say like we still have many more big ones. I expect Yukaren and Sashi to announce before the end of the year, or if they're gonna stick to maybe the Olympics, maybe. But I don't see. I think Yukaren definitely.
I think a lot will fall down after the Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh, after.
They're all girls. I think all of them one by one.
A lot of them have been for 10 years in the group, and after that you're like, I'm long enough in there, so... So surprisingly, what not comes to mind is Minagishi Minami. I don't see her graduating anytime soon.
No, she said it during Sasenkyu. She's going to participate next year.
No, she needs it. She needs the attention.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's her whole MO since like day one. Girls always wanted the attention, and that's why she didn't quit after a scandal. That's why she didn't, she took all the jokes because she really loves AKB. But she's been curiously absent from a lot of stuff though lately too. So maybe not. I don't know.
She's been doing a lot of stuff. I believe like theater work and I remember something earlier, especially earlier this year that she did a lot. She just does a lot of like TV and theater work, which we can't see. Maybe you a lot more because you're there. But I still see like stuff like she's doing like theater work every now and then. So it's like she is doing stuff. We just don't really always know about it.
Okay, let's throw this out there since we rarely talk about them, I would say, but BNK48.
Hey.
They announced their 5th single already, and I haven't heard any of them.
Really?
I didn't even know they had a first single. Well, I knew Coach 3 Fortune Cookie or something, but that was their...
Fortune Cookie was their second.
Their second, so I have no clue what's happening with BNK48, but apparently they're doing very, very well if they're already going for their 5th single within the year, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're doing their 5th single this year. It will be BNK Festival with Center Myoshi. Yay! That's great news. I was so happy.
With a general election as well being announced.
Yeah, in January.
Wow.
What?
I want to say that video about the election, that was pretty cool. Like I expected the Guardians of the Galaxy to appear at the end. It was a cinematic video. I watched it like 3 times. I thought it was so cool. But yeah, the 29th of January they will do it. That's interesting.
Do you honestly believe that BNK48 is going a little too fast?
Yeah, but that's only mainly because they don't have that many members. I did a check. When AKB and SKE did their first Sasenkyo, there were like 100 girls, just a little bit less.
Yeah.
And BNK, I believe they have like 50. They only have like a first generation and a second generation, but I don't know if they refer the second generation as trainees. They do have trainees. So they have like at best not more than 60 members. So that's maybe a bit too fast. I would say have at least a third generation, you know.
I would say a couple things. First of all, my apologies to Matt. Robin just admitted he doesn't read the comments in our videos because he know everything about BNK. Because Matt every single week gives us the major rundown on everything. Okay. No, just kidding. Matt, honestly, you're so appreciated. And thank you so much for giving us so much BNK news. I know all about BNK now only because of you. To be honest, I wouldn't actually
exactly
out. You've made me a fan. But yeah, I will say I'm curious about what she thinks because this affects her because she's like the biggest BNK fan I know. And I don't know. I am curious to see what happens with this election. But again, more power to them. They're the only group doing it right.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. The only critique I would have is they should come up with their own song. They should like really get on AKS and be like, you know what? Like we obviously are slaying your stuff. Like let us do our own thing. Because then I think they'd go to the stratosphere. Honestly, I think Japanese fans would go nuts. I know I would. Because I want to hear a BNK song. I want to hear like a Thai song, and I want to hear these girls just crush it because they all have the ability. I mean, Colin, you know, like these girls can sing, they can dance. They're ridiculous. Like they are ridiculous. So let's hear it. You know.
Let's just say there is a reason why BNK actually had 2 members rank in this year's Senbatsu Sasenkyo, which is mostly Japanese. So yeah.
Isn't that a first too? Like, I mean, and I don't mean just because it was the World Senbatsu this year. Like, I don't even think it was even thought of with JKT, which is weird to say. JKT was such a
powerhouse. Well, if you want to cheat, you had Miyazawa Sai with SNH.
Oh yeah.
But those are canon members. Those are canon members.
No, Miyazawa Sai was not a canon member from SNH48.
Oh, not true. But he was already known in the Japanese groups.
Yeah. If you want to look at that way,
Ikuma Arena also, but that's another group. But
she already had a fan base in Japan. So
that's true.
If you want to be very technical, then yes, this is the first time that then other group like other countries are ranking in.
Yeah.
Especially pretty high, I would say, compared to that.
Yeah, 39. Wow. did. Wow. 39.
Again, I'm gonna say 2019 is gonna be a crazy year.
I'm telling you, it's crazy already. We're setting up.
All right. So, anything else before we move on?
No, I think we discussed everything that happened this week. A lot of things that happened early on this week, except Fujita Nana's announcement. And so far, Jurina appeared on a showroom from a SKE member.
It was her graduation, right?
Yeah, it's graduation showroom from a Kenkyusei.
Well, she's doing appearances right now because she. Take her time.
Hi, I'm here. Hi.
I'm still alive.
I'm still alive.
Vote for me.
I'm not dead yet.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Okay. So then it's the end of the month. So let's go to our Patreon questions. You can go to 48 Talk at Patreon. Or patreon.com/48talk to pledge or donate, and you can ask questions to us, and at the end of the month, like now, we'll answer those questions. So first off, we have from Jerrison. He has 2 questions. First off, what do you guys think of Nakai Rika from NGT48 as a person? What kind of personality she has?
Interesting. To be quite honest, I really can't read Nakai Rika at all. I mean, when she just started out with NGT48, she seemed like this happy next door type of girl. But as she developed, she became much more hated. So to be quite honest, I can't really read her. It's more like she is planning. There's always something in her mind that's planning on doing something, but I can't really explain it, to be quite honest, but she is really unpredictable, I would say. Let's keep it at that.
Colin?
I'm gonna say it a bit differently for this. Okay, I will first say, I don't like her. At the slightest, I do not like her. So I may be very subjective about it. Sorry, the X, but I'm the opposite. I can totally read her. She is very, very smart. She's also very, very cunning. She's also very, very, I say manipulative, but I say that in a sense like a chess player is very manipulative at playing a game and making sure that the pieces of the board are in certain places. That's how I see her. I see, again, can I be wrong? Sure, but I'm not. No, I will take that back. I could be wrong, but I will not go there. She did drop in rank in Susenkyo, and I do think that that's a part of her personality. I will ask this
Drop
as
in rank?
Yeah, she dropped. I am quite certain. DX can check while I'll finish my story if you want.
No, okay, no, go ahead.
What do I want to say? I say the next thing as both a question and an opinion, a bit. To me, it seems like she gains more antis than actual fans, but that could also work in a different way, that she is doing this to stand out. What I say, you can say it's the truth. There is no one like her that plays this kind of game, however you want to call this game.
You always need a bad guy when you want to have good guys.
That's true.
And there can be... Yeah?
Colin, she dropped 14 ranks from 23 to 37, so yeah.
Okay.
She did drop.
But she's still picked by management. She is in the next AKB single. Even though there's another NGT member that ranked higher than her, Kato Mina. And she's not in it, again. And management likes her, apparently.
No, not just management though. She is backed by one of the bigger talent. She's backed by the bigger talent agency, Otapro. So she's not technically on the AKS. So
And a lot of TV.
Yeah. Oh, she is. She's a lot.
And NGT is Sony.
Yep.
That's also true. She is. I say cunning. Very, very good.
I agree
cunning.
with that
I like
statement.
So she play, like I said, she plays the game, whatever you want to refer this game as, very well. What she does works to an extent for her.
Not that game.
I didn't see it. Ah, damn it.
So to fill in on what Colin said, so history from Nakai Rika. We had that prominent Sosenkyo where they were ranked high with Ogino
Yuka.
I always mix those two up.
Yeah.
Where they ranked in the preliminaries and that they didn't rank, and they were, sad and crying with each other, and Sashi came up. Basically, those two split. You had the good person, that's Ogino, and you had then the bad person went on the side. So what did Nakai Rika do? She did the showroom thing, and that hyped up. Personally, I cannot stand that fake laugh of her. She always goes like hee 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 hee. It's like just so annoying. Still, she got a lot of followers. So, because she thinks showroom is popular, she's like, hey, I am popular. I should be here. So she gained the confidence in there. And, well, confidence is very good to have. So that's why management was like, all right, let's put you in there. And it's basically like a child star gets something and then the child star grows up. But it's like, but hey, I was this star, so I should be treated like this. That's basically the attitude she has. So she doesn't care about any comment, anything she does. And basically, it's still idol standard, so it's still safe, I would say. But I would compare her like the way she's acting. She's the Miley Cyrus currently from the group. Just going insanity.
Yeah.
And just making comments that are like, I don't care about fans. Hey, I don't like that person. Throw him out, kick him out there, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she's taking a route, but why it works is because it's a character. And characters stand out.
Yeah.
And again, to have more good guys or more emphasis on the good people, you have to have a bad person. And that is her role currently. Sorry.
I will add to that little thing. Sometimes the bad character works, and sometimes it doesn't.
Personally, for us, it doesn't work, but there are enough people who would say, "Yeah, you do
Yeah.
that, girl. I like it."
That's true.
Well, in
Yeah,
wrestling terms, yeah. In wrestling terms, yeah, as all people like the heels. So
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Derek?
Yeah. I was always one of like those people that like roots for the bad guys in movies and stuff. So I like bad guys. I like those type of girls that play the bad girl thing real well. Nakai Rika does that. But honestly, when I went to the NGT event and saw the live concert, she took over the MCs. Like you can't keep her down. Like she's such a force. Like whatever the MC was would slowly and surely become about her. So she is very cunning and manipulative, like you said, Colin. But I also think, like, I want to say I met her. I think I did. I can't remember if I did or not, but I will say this. As a whole, I commend her. I do think she gets a bit of a bad rap that doesn't necessarily feel deserved on her end. But like Robin said, it's a character. There's some idols that are brutally honest and forget the whole Hane Takamaya idea behind idol concept, and they just say whatever's on their mind. Okay, that's one way to do it. And then there's those idols that are really good at being completely fake happy, fake kind, and then they are exactly like Nakai Rika backstage. I know this, just from working in the idol industry, like particularly there are girls that are super happy on stage, and then I see they backstage and they are like, you're like, well, is that even the same girl? So, I think Nakai Rika is just kind of who she is. Now, my question for her is that character just strictly a stage character, this brutally honest, just kind of mean, but yet at the same time trolling character? Is that really her? Because I'm curious what she's like backstage. If she's actually a sweetheart, but she's just knowing that that's what's going to get her the most attention, so she's doing that. That's my question. I really wish I knew that about her. So for that reason, that curiosity, that keeps me interested in her. Just for that reason.
Well, she also has a lot of work in Tokyo because she's taking the Sashio route. She's on a lot of TV shows.
Yeah.
So she's getting more. The thing is, right now, her best friend still in the group is Ogino. That's still the close, and that's the good girl. That's the angel on the side. So, but the rest of the group, they don't really care about her. I heard Mahon talk about her. It's like, yeah, it's like not a good girl. So it really doesn't have interest in that. So it's weird to see because you have this relationship. So the good girl, the number one, is considered as the best friend, and she knows the bad girl. But the bad girl is also getting a lot of attention, being on a lot of TV shows. So there was this thing on Niigata no Friend where it's like, hey, do you know me? And people were like, no, but I know Ogino. And they're like, Ogino. So that stuff like that happens. So maybe she's out to set her name for herself. And yeah, she's rubbing people the wrong way, but she's getting a lot of attention. And it's publicity, and there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's a saying. It's like,
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't know. I mean, because Mahahon's scandal with her bedpost, I mean, it was not necessarily a good thing because that really caused her a lot of trouble. But at the same time, I mean, it did get her name out there. So in a weird way, I mean, people know who she is for her bedpost scandal.
Eventually, it will turn something else. So yeah, what do you think about Nakai Rika?
Yeah, curious.
I agree with all you guys, but I think it's really character development. Like she wanted to stand out, as you were guys saying, but like I think she has like a time when she goes on her private time. I think she's like thinking on how she's gonna do her character next.
I can see that.
Cause like Hamada, like the big downtown people, like think like how are we gonna make people laugh? How are we gonna do this? So I think that's how Nakai Rika is right now. Like she's trying to make everybody hate her because she wants to stand out. So
maybe there will be a face turn in the future.
Wrestling now.
we have a second question from Jerrison.
Yeah.
What is the saddest graduation song? Since now Yamatsaka is going to have a graduation song, what do you guys recall as the saddest graduation song in AKB48 history? Easy. Go ahead,
Easy.
Derek. What is the easy side on your side?
Easy.
Oh wait a minute. Is Flower it?
Sorry?
Flower with Maeda, her single? No, never mind.
No, that's
No.
not. That's not
No.
That's
That's
Sorry.
only her. That's a solo song.
that's a solo song. That's not a graduation song, right?
Sorry.
Right.
I always mix the two. Anyways, go ahead. No,
I'm still going the easy. I'm still saying easy because for me it's Kimi ni Dai ni Sho from Kawaii Rina. And we all know how that happened. We all know what transpired before that. So that's for me the saddest graduation song. The song itself is sad, and the events leading up to the song are really sad. So
really sad. Agreed.
so that's why that question was really easy for me.
When were the stabbings? Was it 2014?
Mhm.
My God, it's
2014. I
Yeah,
was about to
yeah.
set off for Japan, and I had all the security checks when I went to the handshake events.
Mm-hmm.
I was so PO at the guy who did it. I really wanted to break his neck if I were
So yeah. Okay, got your hate.
Whoa.
Got your hate.
Wow, that one. Whoa. Did not see that coming. That
Listen,
escalated quickly.
Okay. Are we counting graduation singles or just the specific graduation song that the member were doing on the coupling side?
I don't think it
Let's
matters.
count it all.
Well, for me, I would say the one I still listen to and that always gets a tear in my eye are from SKE48.
Mhm.
2588.
Ah, Matsurena.
Ah.
Matsurena, and Mae no Meri. That's that song, that video clip, you know, being on like a celebratory, and you just see Masujuna crying and everybody else crying, Tani crying, you know, saying goodbye to Reina on that side. I think that's the most impactful one. That song and those two songs basically from the SKE side. So on graduation side, Masurena's song are directly at heart. Honorable mention, I would say, Yume no Kawa from Maida Atsuko. That's also just, you know, doing that song. That's like a little tearjerker on that side. I got some from the Nogizaka side as well, but Yeyoh, do you have one?
I was the same as you, like
2588.
Yeah, 2588. It's such a good song that it hits you right into the feel. So like, oh yeah, I've been here for this many days, and like upcoming days I won't be here. So that's... Also,
Colin?
I'm picking DX's one as well. I think with the whole story, quote unquote, behind it, I will choose that one. I will make an honorable mention to Miyazawa Sai's graduation song. I forgot the name, but it featured like all the
Team K members,
some graduated members, I think.
Yeah. Original Team K members.
Yeah, I take that one just to throw it out there, but I mostly agree with DX.
All right, Derek?
I think for me, Kyo Mare no Melody, Yuko's song off of Labrador. I don't know, that song really hit home because Yuko was such a joyous, bright spot in AKB's universe, all of our universes, actually. And that song really kind of made you think, wow, like, she's actually gone, you know, like she's leaving. And it still was kind of, and we were all in that moment, like, is she really going? You know, like, oh wait, she has her own graduation song, she's going. So I don't know, I cried a lot when I heard that, I remember, because Yuko was very close to my heart, so still is. You know, I still love this girl to death, so yeah, that'd probably be it.
I would like to add from Nogizaka 46, Sayonara no Imi.
Oh yeah.
That one is just sadness all around every time I hear it. Yeah. Just the goodbye of the camaraderie on the side, so sad. Okay, then we have from, let me load this up, Mette Hendriksen.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about this majority, but we can recap it for him, especially her. Excuse me.
Wait, really doesn't read the comments, folks.
Hey. Hope expectations for the 54th single.
Oh, easy. I want to like it. That's all.
I want to like it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's always my hope.
That's a good answer to that. Just said, I want to like it. Please let me like it.
Let
Yeah,
it be a
that's-
good song, please. Aki P, do your job now, please. Not a ghostwriter.
For the love of God, please.
I'm hoping it will be a song that I'm gonna play like instantly, and I like it, and I'm gonna play it again and again and again, and it's gonna be every day till I'm sick of it, and I won't be sick of it. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's more AKB and less K-pop. Although I don't mind the K-pop influence, I really want AKB to have their own voice, their own style. So I'm hoping it veers more on the AKB end, but the good AKB end, the quirky, weird AKB end, the AKB that we all really refer back to as the good time AKB.
Yeah.
I want that. Plus, you mix in some good parts of K-pop, like the really good parts. And yeah, I think that this could be our big song. I don't know. I mean, we had to wait. Last year we had to wait till almost the end of the year for NGT to drop one of the best songs AKB48 has put out in years.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
So I thought all was lost until I heard that song. So this could be it. This could be that song, you know, and I really hope it is. Because I don't think AKB will have another song after this, right? Except the Junkin single, I guess, if you want to count
Oh
that.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
True.
I think for Fortune Cherry will be next year.
Yeah. Oh,
It'll be next year, you think?
I
don't
will
know.
be out next year probably.
No.
No.
December.
Yeah, December, I
It's in
think. Yeah.
December.
Probably December.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think
We
it was,
will see.
17th.
The 19th. Yeah.
19,
Yeah.
just right before the Kohaku Tekken Takai
Yeah.
battles.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question that was what? Sorry. What up?
I didn't say a thing.
Okay.
No.
The other question that we have was which team in 48 group is your favorite? And first up, I'm gonna cheat a little bit
Oh.
because my favorite team was Team 4 from 2017-2016 period, basically. There were so many members that I liked in there, and I thought it was the best, strongest team. And then I was hyping so much the shuffle that it needs to be happening, but they broke up Team 4 so badly now. And currently I am looking through all the teams, and it's like, team-wise, well, there are so many members I like, but not everyone in the team I like in there. So I couldn't say, oh, because my favorite is in there, I'll say that team is my favorite. So this is a hard question for me. So I'd like to hear your guys.
To be fair though, it's pretty difficult because, like yourself, Robin, I really like Team 4 and Team K, and nowadays the members I'd liked are really split evenly over all the teams. So I really can't pinpoint the team that I really like. But if I just had to choose based on my Oshi, I would say Team K, since she's the captain of it. But that's only because my Oshi's in it. But I really can't pinpoint a team to really check because there's that identity. But it's really hard actually. So yeah.
Well, Yeyoh, I have no clue which one you have. So would you
Oh,
care to
God.
say it?
Oh boy.
For me, ever since the start, I always liked Team K. Like Team K is the best, cause like they always had good songs. They have dance songs. Basically, they have the complete team package. So I like Team K because they have feel songs. They have EDM, no, not really EDM, dance. Like yeah, even good. Yeah, they just have good songs.
Very good. Colin?
Well, if you told me the question beforehand, I would have grabbed my banner. Team B. I like Team B. Well, yeah, my Oshi is in it, but like my Oshi is in it, my Ni Oshi is in it, my Kami Oshi is in it, my Team 8 Oshi is in it. So it's like, you know, I'm getting
Easy
kind of
choice.
lucky.
Easy choice then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so-
basically had what I had for Team 4 last year
Yeah.
in feedback.
Yeah.
But even before that, Team B was like the first team that I was interested in. They had like early on like B Garden and Team B Oshi that I liked. I thought it was fun. You know, giving individual members a moment.
You
So
met
even
Tagako?
before.
Takashi Jury with her new line.
Yep.
Yeah. I like the previous one. That was
Mhm.
nice. Smile for you. But I picked Team B kind of because my 4 Oshis. But also, you know, the songs when I got into it, they were the first like team songs that I got into. That's my pick.
Derek?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to do my research here. I was looking. So if we're talking currently, I'm hard pressed because Team G. Are we talking all the groups or just AKB?
Oh, AKB48 groups.
I mean, Team G is killing it for me. Mahone and yeah, basically Mahone is crushing it. Of course, Tani's Team E. I think SKE Team E might be my favorite just because Tani is my Oshi. But Team G has been really killing it for me. If we're talking strictly AKB though, because that's what I was actually preparing. I've always been a Team B fan. I've been since the beginning. Yukaren, you know, that was one of my first loves, and Wasserman was in it. You know, Mochi was in it. Like it's, you know, Team B was like my group. You know, and like even when they would do like the Team B songs, and it just had so much fun to it, and also a lot of talent. You know, now as I'm looking now, I see like, you know, you have Takashi Jiri as the captain, right? That's pretty impressive because she's definitely the big one I think to take from there. Fukuwa Sena, Taniguchi Megu. I don't know, and also Takeda Kayako has been really stepping up I think a lot in things. I've been watching the AK Bingos and like she's been like amazing. So I don't know. I'd have to say those would be my picks, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be TV, SK. Tani will always take reign over everything. She's my Oshi, and I don't know. I just like Team E. They're quirky, they're fun, and they're giving Team G now a run. Well, Team G's giving SKE Team E a run for me, but I'm Team E all the way. So if I had to go AKB though, Team.
Cool.
Okay.
So those were the questions for this month then. If you want to participate, you can go to our Patreon at 48 Talk and do then the questionnaire for the month of October already. It's only, I think, $5 for a month, and you could then ask 3 questions to in there. If you're interested in more tiers, we can always go for the $20 and be invited with all the videos we're going to post in there. That's coming up soon as well. We have a new project in the works that's coming up, so people can watch that if they want to. You don't have to. It's just like, hey, if you want to support us, you know, still need a new computer going on there. Go to Patreon at 48 Talk on that site. Next up, recommendations for next week. Do you guys have any, and would you like to share?
I'll start. Steve from the Discord channel has put up his interview with Hanako of the 40th generation toilet. Hanako has put it online. It's a really interesting interview. I watched it a couple of times, and it's really fun to watch him in action because it's one of the first time he actually did an interview. So I just wanted to put it out there.
Okay. Anything else?
That's about it for my end. So.
All right. Yeah. Do you have any recommendations?
Just the usual again, you know, AK Bingo, ANN, you know, the old weekly stuff.
Okay. Colin.
Nemosu's back. That's the only thing new.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but
I was
that's
gonna
new.
ask you. I wanted to know your thoughts.
Otano is having a hard time. Let's keep it at that.
Unfortunate, but that's the only thing. Like nothing particularly is happening this week. The next big thing is NMB's single release, and that's it.
Okay.
So I got nothing.
All right, Derek.
Do you have one, Robin? I can go last.
No, recommendations. It's a little quiet. Nothing big's happening. So hey, after this recording, something big's going to happen. So I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, after the show, there's something's going to happen after the show. Yeah.
The full MP of Sentimental Train.
If you think about it, Robin, isn't it curious that the patterns of things happening always seem to happen on a Monday here in Japan?
Well,
you realize that?
Yeah, yes, but sometimes we record a little later, and then the next day then announce anything. So
that's
yeah.
true.
I still believe they're waiting. It's like, okay, time to announce. Let's give these guys a hard time.
Yeah.
Think they can leech off from all the news we give, huh? You know what? We're gonna make it so hard as possible. So.
Yeah, totally trolled. I'd say on the AKB side, my recommendations very simple. AK Bingo has been on fire. The past couple episodes, Robin, I watched them on your recommendation. I laughed out loud. Oh my god, I laughed so hard because they were just it was like old school AKB, AK Bingo. Like it was just fun, and its girls were great. They were so funny. But I got to be honest, our girl Nozawa was crushing.
Oh yes, yes.
She's studying currently in school, so she had little activities. The second episode, she had a little bit trouble finding out words like, I forgot, but she was like trying to be like a doctor. Yeah, like what would a doctor say to you with the words? And she used some weird lines in there. It's like, no, it's like both of them are bad, but this one will win on this side. So it was a good episode. I hope they continue this side because this was really fun AKB, old school style of AKB.
Old school, and also Nozawa is like smart enough to play up the dumb thing too. She's so intelligent. And I wouldn't be surprised if I would call her just playing dumb. She really is like genius level. So it was just fun. It was cool. Like I got to see like old school. Like even you, Kieran, was having a great time. Like we don't ever get to see like old members anymore. And she was like in the thick of it and just instantly pulling like that old school AKB charm like into this thing. So it was great. It was so good. So AK Bingo is definitely my recommendation on the AKB side. On the indie idol side, since I'm lucky enough to be able to talk about the indie idols here. Number one, J-Pop Rocks actually released an interview with NoAKBNoLife that they did during East Meets West to kind of also augment Steve's interview with Hanako-san. So definitely check those out. Last night, officially, NoAKBNoLife released Void Him, their third full-length album. We were at Disc Union in Otanamizu, and we celebrated. It was awesome. Thank you all the fans that came out. And I will say that, Void Him has been received very well. Please go and get it. It's everywhere now. I believe you can even get it. It'll be out digitally everywhere here real soon. You can go to the NoAKBNoLife fan camp, get it, or, come here and get it. Come to a show and pick it up. Seems to be like a lot of people are coming here. Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Add. So wait.
Does work?
No, I need to send in terms of this. Let me agree.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of people sending me messages, which is great.
And downloading.
Yay.
Right on stream. They're all in there.
Yes.
And there we go.
We've had Hina, one of the members of NoAKBNoLife, has been very sick. She's been out, so please give her some well wishes on Twitter if you can. As far as recommendations go, next weekend I don't think I'll be here for this because I will be in Portland, America, with NoAKBNoLife. They are performing at the HP Lovecraft Film Festival. They are the guests of honor. We'll be there all weekend. We're doing several shows, including a bar show at the HP Lovecraft Bar, which is like right down the street from the festival. Been getting a lot of response for that, which is great. So if you can come, if you're in the area, if that suits you, please stop by and have some fun with us. Also, in addition to that, there is a gigantic tour in November coming up with Oyasumi Hologram, Toriana, and NoAKBNoLife. Oyasumi Hologram and Toriana will be on the West Coast in San Francisco and San Jose, including a VIP show, which I'm actually going to be giving away a ticket for that, a free one, which I'll get to in a moment. On the opposite side of the United States, in New York City, NoAKBNoLife will be joining Oyasumi Hologram. There won't be no Toriana for that. They're going to play a lot of shows, including the New York Asia Music Festival, which has been getting a lot of buzz lately. Something I created, which I'm very proud of. There's all of that going on right now. So definitely check out all that. Also, to support the tour, to support Void Him, NoAKBNoLife released Strange Eons, their MV. Please check that out. We worked very hard on that. Lots and lots and lots of hours of endless filming. But I think it came out well. We just had the film party, and me and Ricky and Sari and Okaki, we all went out and had it's a Uchiaki, which is like a celebration for it. And it was really wonderful. It was really great to recall some of the memories of filming back in the summertime. Please go check it out. We worked our butts off on that. And back to what I was saying about giving away something. You heard it here first. There are a few places online that are going to be giving away some tickets I've been partnering with, including Yes Tiger, which is a great blog that I support. But we are giving away here at 48 Talk one free VIP ticket to Oyasumi Hologram and Toriana's very, very private and special VIP acoustic show in Fremont, California, which will be taking place November 4th. 4th, I want to say? Yeah. Oh my God, can I even get the date right here? Hold on. I think it's November 4th. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. quick brain sponsor. November 4th in Fremont, California. A very special acoustic. Elysium Hologram is going to be doing an acoustic set. Toriana is going to be teaching you how to make music on Game Boys using the LSJ chip, which is what she does. Plus, there'll be meet and greets. And if that wasn't enough, as part of this ticket, you're going to get a special VIP shirt from Elysium Hologram, signed poster from them, a special wristband, and then from Toriana's side, you're going to get a special VIP limited edition vinyl album of her new album, which just came out or is coming out. And then also, I believe she's going to do a poster as well. Plenty of time to meet the girls, plenty of time to talk to them, do checkies. Toriana's not an idol, so you can do selfies with her. She doesn't care. Checkies for Oya Hollow. And yeah, it's a $200 ticket, free. So all you have to do, I believe what we were saying, is just message us, tell us why you're going to go, and make sure you're going to bring somebody. And if you can do that, we'll pick somebody who does that, and you can have the ticket. Just make sure you're going to go. Don't want to give it to somebody who's not going. Or if you know somebody that's going to go and you want to give it to them, that's fine too. Please support all that. We at 48 Talk, we love idols in general. We love the major idols, but the indie idols too kind of have been creeping in because of what I'm doing. You know, we're all together in on this. Oh, and last but not least, J-Pop Rocks also released their interviews with Nozomi Reina and Yokoyama Yui, which I helped set up. I helped talk about, not necessarily set up, but I helped them figure out who to use and stuff. And you know, I wish them all the best. J-Pop Rocks did a great job for interviews, so please go check those out as well. Okay, so those are my recommendations. A lot, I know, but
no worries about that. So, okay, well, then it's time to wrap up this week's episode of 48 Talk. Anything else before we go, guys?
TV for life.
No.
No?
Don't think so?
Alright then. Well, to see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeyoh.